Hello, I'm Natalie Ehrt, the germination technician at Seed Savers Exchange. Before we grow out a variety on Heritage Farm at Seed Savers, we have to pull the seed and prep the seed for the greenhouse. And we have Sydney Weldon, our evaluation technician, here with us today to explain that process.
Hello, hello. Today we will be pulling bean 53 Scotia for an increased grow out. This is our seed freezer. It's where we store all of our preservation or pea packets until they are scheduled for increase. These packets typically contain up to 5 times the quantity needed for a grow out, so we can regenerate the seed up to 5 times from one packet. We keep the freezer at 0 degrees Fahrenheit, so we've got our coats on, and we've let our colleagues know that we'll be in the freezer for just a few minutes. And let's go find bean 53. So I printed out a pull log that lets us know where this packet will be located. Each rack has its own letter, each shelf has a number, and then each tray also has a number. So it looks like bean 53 will be at L406. And here she is. Prior to pulling seeds for the greenhouse, it's important that we scan the seeds and evaluate them. If they are plant types with seeds that have distinct shapes, colors, patterns, or size variations, and for plant types that the seed is required for correct species identification. So some of the crop types that we scan include all of our legumes, sunflowers, corn, and watermelon. So I have a warmed up packet of bean 53 here, and the first thing we're going to do is open it up and see if we find any variation that's of concern. So if we find any purity issues, things aren't looking like the other beans, we're going to reach out to the seed bank manager and have them assess the situation on a case-by-case basis. Bean 53 here today, I'm not seeing anything that's concerning, so we're good to go. Let's do some scanning. So we're going to arrange the seeds in a single layer here on the scanner. We're going to use the top of a wide mouth jar just to get a nice circle. So this is a program that we use to control the scanner. It's pretty easy to use. All of the settings are saved each time, so whenever we open it, we can just get right to scanning. And I'll just press the scan button here. So after we've completed the scan, Photoshop is opened, and it's important that we correctly label the image directly. So I've input the plant type and plant type number, as well as the variety name and the packet identification number from which we took these seeds. So after we've scanned, it's time to head back to the database and pull the seed. So there are several different kinds of labels that we print for each grow out. The first of which is a packet label. You can see the variety, the plant type number, as well as any significant growing information. In this example, it looks like Scotia is a long season bean, so that's important for our field ops team to note. We also have 4 greenhouse labels that we print, as well as 1 field tag that will follow the variety from the seed bank here in the spring through the greenhouse to the field, through harvesting and processing, and then back to the seed bank in the wintertime. So all of these tags will go in our seed packet. I have previously counted out 144 seeds, and that is determined by our seed bank manager and is based on plant type and expected germination of that particular variety. So it's a case-by-case basis how many seeds we'll pull. So all of these things will go in our packet and to room 2. So prior to the growing season, our greenhouse coordinator and our seed bank manager discuss when certain crop types will be grown. So this year our beans will be grown in week 20. And until then, we are going to store the seeds in a low humidity environment until then. And there we go.